here's the thing. In Mexican culture, there's this concept of the warrior who transforms. Villa was one kind of warrior, the revolutionary, the fighter, the man who became a legend bigger than himself. Hey, Ashley. The luchador is another kind entirely, but the idea is the same. You put something on and you become something more. In Lucha Libre, the mask, la máscara, isn't a costume. It's not a gimmick. It's the luchador's entire identity, their power, their sacred honor. Each mask is designed to reflect the personality, heritage, or even supernatural qualities of the wrestler wearing it. We're talking about designs inspired by Aztec gods, by animals, by spirits, by ancient myths. When luchadors put on that mask, they stop being just a person. They become an archetype, a living myth. She's doing good. I am reading a script over Pancho Villa and luchadores in Mexico and the connection between. I'm also on Twitch, YouTube, and Riverside. I didn't post the links on Discord like I normally do, but if you see them on there, you scroll high enough up, you'll find them. And the proof of how serious this is, the luchas de apuestas, the betting matches, this is where luchadors literally bet their masks, mask versus mask. The loser has to unmask in public, reveal their real identity, and their persona is destroyed. It's considered the greatest humiliation in Mexican wrestling, worse than any physical defeat. Yeah, in Mexican wrestling, if you lose your mask, you're not allowed to wrestle as that character ever again. If you have princesas, you can ask her through that. She'll send it to you gladly because, like I said, I'm live right now, and she'll be able to answer that way better than me at the moment. Yeah, so like in Mexican wrestling, if you lose as that character, if you bet your mask against another wrestler's mask and you lose, that is it. Your career is done as that character. And there's been one instance where a wrestler has been allowed to continue wrestling as a certain character, and that's Rey Mysterio Jr. Rey Mysterio lost in Mexico as Rey Mysterio, and he had his mask taken off. This caused a huge debate in the Mexican wrestling community and the wrestling community because he's not allowed to wrestle as Rey Mysterio anymore, right? He actually had to go to Mexico and ask for permission from the Mexican Wrestling Federation if he could continue on as Rey Mysterio. And they agreed. They talked it out and everything. But like, I'm pretty sure there's some behind the scenes thing, like he's not allowed to wrestle in certain places. He's not allowed to do certain things or something. There's going to be some kind of contingency behind it because it's not allowed. He's one of the very few, if wrestlers to ever be allowed to wear that mask. And if I'm not actually, I think one of the things is that he's not allowed to wear that mask again. That mask that he got taken off his face, he's not allowed to wear it ever again. He has to wear completely different masks now. And he always does that. He switches up his masks every now and then for different events, different things. There are times where he wears the same one repeatedly, that he has like a main mask. But that mask that he wore, that he lost in, he's not allowed to wear. I think that was one of the ones that they came out publicly and said is that version of Rey Mysterio is not allowed anymore.